Okay, so we got Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, and I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. So yeah, I mean, I played the first game, and I did get plenty of enjoyment from it, but I haven't touched it in like months. Ever since it came out back in 2021, I just haven't really been feeling a lot about it. But now we have a sequel. That because for some reason someone at Nickelodeon was like, "Hey, since the first All Star Brawl game is dead and barely anyone plays it, should we make a sequel and maybe at least try to put more effort into it, unlike we did with the first game?" So I mean, I'm always down for a sequel for anything, but I kind of didn't appreciate the first game as much as I wanted to. So I mean, willing to give this one a chance, but yeah. Well, anyway, we're going to be reacting to the new trailer that they just dropped for the game. And this game, it's been rumored for quite some time. Like, it's been rumored for, like, the past few months. And we did get like, little tidbits, like El Tigre, like, that one character from that one show, El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera, if anyone remembers it. So, yeah, there was that show, and they are adding that character to the game. We know that already. But here is our actual first glimpse of the game. So now let's give it a watch. I saw a little bit of the trailer already, but we're going to watch it again just for curiosity's sake. And I'm not going to be playing any sound because the music might be copyrighted, and you know, this is a Nickelodeon game, and Viacom takes their copyright very seriously for whatever reason. But enough talking, let's get into it. I don't know what to expect, but we'll just try and roll with it. Oh, wow, they're showing footage of the first game. Okay, it's weird. What? Really? The damn Squidward meme where he looks outside? And SpongeBob and Patrick are just running? Oh, great, Squidward is stepping into the ring, although he's never fought. Oh, and handsome Squidward. Squidward faces the music. Of course they have to put handsome Squidward. I already saw it on Twitter, but like, really, handsome Squidward? I mean, it's an iconic meme, but like, come on. Okay, April, Garfield, SpongeBob. It's a little weird to me how apparently Nickelodeon somehow owns the rights to Garfield now, but yet they've done nothing with him. Like, no new show, no nothing. Like, seriously, they include him in all of the Nickelodeon crossover games they're making now, like the kart racing one and this one. So, like, is this all they're planning to do with Garfield? Oh, Krakatoa. Future! Okay, I mean, this kind of looks the same as the first game. Ah, but they're just slightly upgraded. Okay. I mean, then again, when I said Squidward's never fought, I mean, most of the characters we see in this game besides, you know, Danny Phantom and Jenny Wakeman, we saw them fight, but most of these other characters, and of course the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we've never really seen them fight. Like SpongeBob or Patrick or Squidward, I mean, we did see them fight occasionally, but it wasn't really their thing, unlike with Smash Brothers, where every character has an experience with fighting, but most of the characters in these games don't. But, I still love it when they try these things, but... Wait, what? New campaign? Is that what it said? Okay, Invader Zim. Okay, I mean, to be honest, this looks like the same game. Jimmy Neutron? Okay. Okay, but if you're adding him, you gotta at least put Timmy Turner in there as well. He's just as important as Jimmy Neutron is. Okay, I mean, like I said, this kind of looks like the same game except with some small upgrades, like them adding Squidward and Jimmy Neutron. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Yeah, sorry if I'm not sounding like super intrigued, because they just dropped this trailer out of nowhere, and I wasn't really expecting them to do it. Okay, well, I had to cut like that little bit out because there was like a little ad for Paramount Plus playing because, of course, Nickelodeon and Paramount are buddies. But yeah, as I was saying, this kind of looks like the same game except with just some small upgrades. Like, oh, they're adding new characters and just we're doing this. But I mean, I want to like this, but I'm not as excited as I should be because most of the stuff I've seen here, aside from the new characters, it's just stuff I already witnessed in the first game. Like, and none of the stages really looked new to me. I mean, they're just this stage right here with like Patrick in the near the frying pan kind of looks like just the same, like a same stage from the other game. And they are adding LT Gray, but he's nowhere to be seen in this trailer for some reason, and we already know that he's going to be added. So I don't know why they wait till they didn't show him here. Some characters I would like to see them add in the future are maybe Tak from Tak and the Power of Juju, in case if anyone for some reason remembers that show or those games, and maybe Bessie from the Mighty Bee. I know someone out there has to remember this show. And maybe some others from the 2000s, like characters from Cat Scratch or the X's, or, for all you 2000s Nickelodeon fans out there, I know you all know what I'm talking about when I bring up those names. So, I mean, who knows what else they'll add in this game? Or who else? I mean, I don't know why they didn't show LT Gray here, because it's already been rumored for a while that this game would get a sequel, and that they would add LT Gray. So if he's possible, who knows what other 2000s Nickelodeon characters they'll add. And maybe they could add Fanboy and Chum Chum, because for some reason people didn't like that show, but I was one of those people who praised it because I thought it was really funny. And maybe characters from Back at the Barnyard as well. But yeah, those are just my suggestions. And they could really make some big bucks off of it if they add characters from those shows and maybe some few extra modes. I just noticed he took out the bold and brash painting. Okay, well, they're showing like what's changed, and all I'm seeing is just the same thing. Like, oh, the future. Not that, but okay. So that was the first game, and here's how she looks now. Okay, it looks better. At least I imagine it is. I mean, I want to like this game more than I kind of do now, but I already have the first game, and most of the stuff I've seen in this trailer is just more of the same. I mean, one thing I want them to add is a story mode, because, why not? I mean, you already did those Nickelodeon crossover games back in the 2000s where you had them cross over and, save the world and stuff like that. Like, we had Nicktoons Unite, Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island, Attack of the Toy Bots, which is the one I played for the most part, and we had Glops of Doom, which was also pretty good. But I'm just confused. Like, why not at least put a story mode? I mean, maybe they will, but we don't really know because this is just the first trailer, and I imagine this game's gonna come out in fall of this year, since that's basically what they did with the first game, where they just announced it in the summer. And it was coming out later along the line, or down the line. But I mean, I'm not as excited for it as I want to be. Like I said several times now, because this just looks more of the same, except some small upgrades. Like, why not just why couldn't you have just updated the first game? I mean, the first game, to be honest, it barely had any effort, and nobody who played Smash Bros. A lot played it as much as, Ultimate. I can't imagine there was, anyone who played this game just as much as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because really there's no competition. If you're going to play a fighting game, you're of course going to go to Super Smash Bros. And maybe you would go to this game. I mean, as much as I love Nickelodeon, I would just... Smash Bros. Is just more of my thing. I mean, that's basically what this game is. It's just Super Smash Bros., but with Nickelodeon characters like SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, Danny Phantom, all your favorites. I love these characters, but I have a feeling Nickelodeon doesn't love them as much as we do, since they haven't really been giving them the best treatment as of right now. But maybe I'll get this game, but we'll just have to wait, because I can't promise I will buy it. I mean, this is just the first trailer, and like I said, nothing about it really intrigued me, because I already played the first game, and I didn't really think much. I don't really know what to think of it now, especially since we have this new game. But maybe I'll get... I don't know why I keep returning to the Handsome Squidward thing. But yeah, you can't tell me this was just a straight-up Super Smash Bros. Reference. Like, Squidward faces the music. Yep, Nickelodeon is certainly up to date with, like, the memes and stuff that people make nowadays. And you can't really blame them, because these characters are really iconic. When you put them on memes, they're even more iconic. Yeah, I mean, Squidward faces the music. Just like, oh, in the Super Smash Bros. Character reveals, where, you know, they show like, oh, Sora's finally here, or whatever. So yeah, I mean, I guess my final thoughts on this trailer, it's good, but not great. That's my overall thoughts. So, I mean, y'all know I love me some Nickelodeon, and I do appreciate when they try to do these things, like, you know, fighting games and just, you know, crossovers and stuff. I'm always down for that, but Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, the first game, barely had any effort put into it. Oh, it says pre-order now. I mean, I'm not going to pre-order it right away, because there has to be more, obviously, because they didn't show LT Gray, and he is going to be playable. So, yeah, I guess those are my thoughts. And like I said earlier, for some reason Nickelodeon now owns the rights to Garfield, and yet they've done nothing with him but just inserted him in these crossover games. And that's about it. I mean, it's just weird, because we had the Garfield show on Cartoon Network, which is now a huge meme now, and now Nickelodeon just owns him? I mean, them owning Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was not really, you know, too weird, but Garfield, it almost doesn't feel the same. I mean, they're both icons, but now they're just suddenly bought out by these other, you know, studio brands. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I don't know what to think about this game. I mean, it's just a Nickelodeon game. It's not really anything too big to think about, but I love Nickelodeon. I love these characters. And I just want them to at least try to put more effort into it, like they did with the crossover games for the 2000s. Like, put a story mode, or at least put some modes that'll make it, you know, at least somewhat compete with Smash. But we'll just have to wait for another trailer, because I know they're going to be doing, like, revealing more in the future at some point. But, whatever they do, I'm always down to check out what they have in store. But, just have to wait for whenever. Alright, so those are my thoughts, and that was my reaction to the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 trailer. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, new gameplay. And of course the Loud House characters are in there. I haven't really been watching that show as much. I used to watch it, but now I just don't like it, because it's just, But whatever. But, well, if I am being fair, some of these new stages do look pretty good, but some others just look like the same stages from the first game. I know I keep saying from the first game, but it's true. This almost looks like the same damn game, except with updated graphics and small, like, upgrades, like new characters, even though they've been doing that for a while with the first game. Still can't believe the fact that Hugh Neutron, of all characters, was requested by many. But yep, might as well wrap this up. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 at the moment. I'm not really feeling it at the moment, of course. But, hopefully if they at least try to put more effort into this one, I could see myself buying it. But, I don't really care for it that much. But who knows, maybe I will. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, and, of course, Nickelodeon in general. Like, what's your favorite show? Mine is, of course, SpongeBob and just, all the others from the 2000s. But, yep, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later.